Good morning, or hey, good afternoon. It's 1:08 Central Standard Time. We are Land Cruiser Midwest. This is Wonder Chrissy. We are here to entertain for a half hour. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. The sun is shining. There's no rain in the forecast for now. Oh, go Cubs go. We should play our Go Cubs Go song at some point. I gotta see if I can find a version of that. But anyway, it's Wednesday 9/16, September 16, here in Chicago. Things are going well. There's maybe this is the calm before the storm, if anything else. Um, Not a lot in the news today. Cubs won yesterday. In a weird way. There was some awful plays. If you're a fan of Twins yesterday, they just didn't seem to have their head in the game. They finished the game, which was tied by basically a relief pitcher hitting two different batters, one after the other to load the bases, and one to um, bring a run in to end the game in the bottom of the ninth. So I think the score was 6-5. Um, Hate to see the Cubs have to win that way, but they'll take any win we can get. Um, so that's how that played out. I believe they play again today. Let's see. Let's see what they got. Yeah, 7:15 tonight in Wrigley Field. Let's see how our Sox did yesterday. They won 6-2. Wait a minute, that's the Twins. There must be a day off yesterday. No. Oh, my bad, my bad. The white Cubs played Cleveland Indians. I'm sorry. The Twins played the Sox, and the Sox won 6-2 yesterday. They're 32-16. Twins are a good team too, 30-20. So they beat them. They beat them 6-2. They're playing the Pirates as we speak, winning 3-2 in the bottom of the sixth. So yeah, that's wait a minute. I don't know. This is a really funky website here. It says they're playing today at 7:10. I don't know if they're doing a day game and a night game. I don't know. This doesn't seem right for the Sox. So, um, yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know about the Sox. You have to look at their schedule. This Bing website seems kind of weird. Seems kind of weird. Let's see. Let's go to another website. Get some better information here. It shouldn't be that difficult, guys. Shouldn't be that difficult. But anyway, I hope you're having a good fall day and wherever you're at. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, this isn't gonna help either. My gosh, they make it so complex just to get some information here. Schedule shouldn't be that difficult. So they're playing the Twins today at Minneapolis. No, that's not today. Today's the 16th. Twins 7:10. They're playing 7:10 in Chicago, I believe. I don't know what this whole Pirates thing was about, but anyway, they won yesterday 6-2. They won. They're got a two-game winning streak going against Minnesota. So they're doing well. Sox are gonna play the Twins for the next 2 days to cap off a 4-day series, and then they're heading to Cincinnati and then to the Indians, and then they finish up against our Cubs. That should be a good series. I believe 2 games, 3 games. The 25th, 26th, and 27th. We will have the Cubs and the Sox facing off. So get ready for that. They get ready for that. Let's see. 10 days and 9 days, 9 days, and that's what we get. That is every Cubs and White Sox fans' dream, I think, for this year. They're both doing well. I hope they meet in the playoffs or in the World Series. I guess it'd probably end up being the World Series as far as I know. So yeah, that's the Cubs. That's the Cubs and the White Sox. Enjoy them while you can. Seems like the Big Ten has reversed course and decided to have a season. They're going to be starting up come mid to late October, from what I saw on the news today. That's kind of interesting. They, made a decision and canceled their season. Now they're going the other way. So seems like a little indecision on their part. But I guess they're gonna try to do what some of the other schools are doing in the South, and that's play your season and make some money. I guess I don't know if there's gonna be fans or what, or they're gonna go with empty stadiums, but I'm sure their fans will be happy to at least see them on TV, if nothing else. Let's see. Yeah, we got Chicago violence. Just on Tuesday, we had 2 fatally shot and 15 others injured, I guess is what they would call that. Surprise, surprise, south and west sides of the town. Some articles here, people are starting to look at Wrigleyville, and yeah, times aren't so good in Wrigleyville for the bar owners. I read an article today that said that the bar owners are relying more on food now, where in the past, like places like Murphy's and Sluggers and some of the other large bars in the Wrigleyville area relied solely or majority on drinks. I mean, that was their bread and butter. That's where they made their cash, and that's where they made their profit. Well, now with they have, I guess, probably have limits on how many people they can have in their place. There's not a lot of people coming to Wrigleyville, as far as I know. I mean, I look at the rooftops. I mean, they're not even packed. So they seem kind of sparse. I don't know what's up with that, because I would think, if anything, if people were interested in seeing a Cubs game, the Wrigley rooftops would be the place to do it. But when they show this these my PC here, when they show the shots of the rooftops, there's maybe like 10-15 people on each one. So I don't know what's up with that, but I'm hearing that Wrigleyville is day to day, and they're just trying to get till tomorrow. Sluggers and Murphy said they're relying more on food. They have to focus on food this year, and they're even merchandise like T-shirts and stuff are keeping them afloat. So they've been have to hold on a minute. I gotta get a drink of water here. That's better. Have to rely on other means of generating revenue, and that's what they've been doing, and I guess it's working for them so far. We'll see what I also heard the Cubs, I mean, the team in general is going into quarantine in another week or so. I guess the last week of the season, all the teams are going to have to be quarantined, and then once they go into the playoffs, it's the same type of thing, I guess. They're going to be, as long as they're in the playoffs, they got to be sequestered into a hotel as a team. So seems to be the plan for the playoffs because they can't afford to have anybody get sick and cancel a whole series or even delay it, I guess. So that's what's going on there. So yeah, yeah, the Cubs are winning, and could be a good year for them. It's showing some promise, and that's that in the Cubs. I just finished I had some leftover Polish. There's a super dog on the screen right now. That would be good too. But I had I had some tomato and pickle on mine with some um, Freddy's steak burger fry sauce on it too, which was awesome. Um, yeah, Bobak Polish was not bad. I guess they're popular in Milwaukee. I guess I think they're a Milwaukee tradition. Picked me up some of those at the grocery stores a while ago, and we cooked them on the grill a few days ago. So I had some leftovers that hit the spot. That was my lunch for the day. And I hope you guys had a good lunch. I hope you're not working too hard. And if you're working and watching me, boy, life can't get much better than that. I guess maybe if you had a spotted cow from New Glarus, that would help. But yeah, that would be awesome too. That would just like be godsend at this point. So welcome to our daily live stream. We just kind of chit chat about anything. If you got any topics, put it in the chat area and let us know how you're doing and where you're from. We'd love to have you here. We are Land Cruiser Midwest. We are about all things Midwest. We're getting ready to launch a few more new vids this weekend. Saturday we'll have a new one out where we did a burger face-off. Battle of the Burgers is what it's called, between Freddy's Steak Burger and In-N-Out. So we didn't actually go to an In-N-Out recently, but we have those memories in the back of our head that we compared to Freddy's Steak Burgers and try to come up with a battle of the burgers for you. We'll be doing some more of that. I think we're going to be doing a Culver's battle of the burgers soon too. Maybe even Five Guys. I saw some good stuff on YouTube about them. I didn't realize what they were all about, but so they're many years ago, and thought they were all about peanuts and then throwing the nut shells on the floor, but I guess not. So I guess they make their own fries, similar to In-N-Out. They press them there or cut them there and cook them on site. So they're not processed by a factory. They get the potatoes from Idaho, and it's got to be above a certain parallel in Idaho to make sure that they're the right flavor and crispness. So yeah, they're real potato aficionados. So maybe I should give them another try. I know there's one here locally, and yeah, not too much going on in Chi-Town. It's your average midweek thing going on, which we like to call Hump Day here. Humpty Dumpty. And hope you're having a good week. The sun is shining. We're gonna maybe make it up to high 70s today. It's gonna be a good day. So enjoy your day. Have a good one. And if at all, hey, get that New Glarus spotted cow if you can, and enjoy it at the end of the day after you're done working hard. So we're just got a little ice mountain here we're sporting. So that's what we're doing right now. Although technically I could drink while I work. Maybe I'll do that someday. I get thirsty enough. I usually don't drink this early in the day, but who knows? Maybe I will sometime. Have to give it a try. Why not, right? So hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're making your way to the end of the week. Thank you for taking some time to listen to us and all of our craziness. Geez, I don't have much more news for you. You know, the state of Illinois, the high schools, they want to go back to school. They don't like this homeschooling stuff. They want to do sports like the Big Ten, and our governor doesn't seem to be budging. So that's that on that, I believe. So I expect, you know, from a schooling standpoint, the parents are going to have to push hard enough to take school districts to take corrective action there. Otherwise, it looks like most of them are you know, remote learning. So, and I don't know if the protesting that's going on is more so about sports or remote learning. You know, they seem to be kind of like intertwined, where they're saying they want to do in school learning and they also want sports to come back. So yeah, just like anything else, I think there's some ulterior motives being run by some of these groups. They just want their sports back. They want their kids to get a scholarship. You know, as of right now, football is going to happen in February, I guess. I haven't seen the detailed plan on when exactly they're going to start football in Illinois in February, but that should be interesting in itself. Weather is usually not really nice and conducive to football play in February. Sometimes we even get inches of snow up until the end of the month. So more on that, I guess, as they come up with their plan. I guess Mexican Independence Day is coming. I don't know if that's this weekend or what. Let's see. They got a little article here on that. Yeah, this weekend, large festivities in Chicago.
Good morning, Zoraida. For the morning.
So, yeah, I guess it'll just be like illegal immigrant protest, I guess. But it'll actually be Independence Day. I'm not sure what they're celebrating. Independence from what? I'm not so sure. Doesn't really say. It's the Mexican Independence Day, so I don't know why we're celebrating here in Illinois, but maybe they're afraid to go across the border. I don't know. All right, so that you got that going for you this weekend. Another reason not to go downtown, which very few people are. I'm hearing 91% of the Metra riders have opted to not ride Metra. I know Sassy Sue and myself took a little trip yesterday, late in the day, to Schaumburg, the wonderful suburban Schaumburg. And we did a kind of like a drive around of the streets of Schaumburg or Woodfield. I forget exactly what they call those. A little shopping area south of Woodfield. And also Woodfield Mall parking lot. We kind of did a circle around that. I was surprised that there was as many cars as I saw. There wasn't a lot. Maybe they were just workers, maybe not. But I saw more than I expected. I expected to see kind of a barren wasteland, and that wasn't the case. There were some cars in the parking lot. Not all the restaurants on the perimeter looked all that lively. Some of them looked kind of dead. We went by like a Shake Shack, and that maybe had like 10 cars in the parking lot, which then I would attribute that to their workers. Um, Over in the streets of Woodfield, there were some high end restaurants, seafood places that had put up some dining in their parking lots under tents or umbrellas. Um, they seem to have two or three tables occupied out of maybe 15, 20. So there didn't seem to be a um, large need for dining on Tuesday evening. This was like 4:30, almost 5 o'clock. So it was kind of sparse. We went by several places, and in general, I was kind of surprised at the streets of Woodfield, at the many, many empty storefronts that they had. We don't make a habit of going there, but I noted the vast amount of empty storefronts in that complex. So that's not a good sign there. They had their major draw stores there. I think they had Legos and a movie theater, which I think movie theaters are closed right now. But and even Maggiano's, their end of the parking lot looked very sparse, and didn't appear like they had any outdoor dining. So they're solely indoor, it appeared, and just didn't seem to be a lot of people there. So it's not a good sign. I mean, Schaumburg is like a major shopping area for the northwest suburbs, and is usually just packed with people. So not the case yesterday. Um, so yeah, that's kind of our update on outdoor dining in the northwest suburban area. We didn't go in the mall. Maybe next trip we'll be courageous enough to go into the mall and see what it looks like on the inside. But we just kind of did a circle around it and hit the streets of the Woodfield area, and it looked pretty sparse, pretty sparse. So that's the update on that. Um, I don't know. You don't hear much. The local media kind of stays away from negative press of downtown Chicago and bad results of COVID. What it's doing to the economy. So you don't see a lot of that. As I look at NBC5 here, it's all about the virus, but nothing about the economic impact of it. Just how many people are getting sick, places that are closing, or places that want to open up more, or they don't, they feel like they're being wronged by the various administrations, and um, that's kind of the spin that they put on most of their news stories. They're really not cutting edge, but they do a good job. They do a good job. So we are Land Cruiser Midwest. I am Wonder Chrissy, your correspondent for all things Midwest and Chicago. Like, share, subscribe. That's what it's all about. We need to get some more subscribers out there. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. So subscribe, like, and share. What we need you to do. So thank you for joining us today. Let's see, we got another 5 minutes before we sign off for the day. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, look at that. Some nice Malnati's pizza there. A nice deep dish. Oh, that looks good. So good. So, yeah, if you're in the Chicago area, put that on your list of places to hit. There's many across the metropolitan area of Chicago. Malnati is a dot the whole landscape. They have carry out and dine in places. You gotta have yourself a Malnati's deep dish. That's what it is all about. So if you like pizza and you want to try Chicago style, that is where you do it. You will not go wrong. Believe me, you'll be loving that. You'll be loving everything about that. All right, so I don't know what else to talk about. It's we're at the hump day here. We're getting ready to head down to the end of the week, and I'm just happy about that. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. The garden is starting to slow up a little bit. I need to get out there and probably pick some tomatoes. Probably be making some spaghetti gravy. The Italian sauce, we'll be doing that. Maybe I'll do a quick vid on how I make my gravy. With all these tomatoes, we certainly can make some nice gravy. Good God, you gotta have your gravy if you're Italian. You know, the Prego and those types, they're okay in a pinch. But if you got a few extra moments to make some from scratch or add a little zing or zest here, this way or that way, it means all the world to the Italians. They have a good gravy. Life is not good without some good gravy. So Italian folks may not, or non-Italian folks may not understand that, but that is how us Italians think. So hope you're doing good. Got 2 more minutes here, and we're gonna cancel out for the rest of the day. Let you guys enjoy your day, doing whatever it is you do. Watch out for the liberals among us. Be sure to register to vote and get your ballot mailed to you, whatever. I just got a letter from Jesse White, our Secretary of State here in Illinois. It was written in like about 15 different languages. Most of them I couldn't even figure out. But yeah, so if you need to request your mail-in ballot. Otherwise, I forget what they call it, but prior to Election Day, they opened some polls for 2 weeks prior to the official election date. So I guess they call it early voting. Yeah, that's what it's called, early voting. So I believe like the 16th or the 13th of October, they'll be opening up early voting in the Chicagoland area, so you can actually pace yourself and vote a week or two early and beat the crowds, hopefully, and stay safe and stay healthy. So that's what it's all about. It's our democracy. You need to participate. You need to vote one way or the other and be responsible and accountable for what happens to our country. Most of all, you need to love our country. You need to walk close to God, and you need to stay healthy. Those are the things you need to do. All right, well, I'm going to end for now. This is Land Cruiser Midwest, and I am Wonder Chrissy, and we are signing off for today. Enjoy the podcast here, and we will be coming back at you in another day or so. All right. Over and out. We are done. Click.